Well, hello folks, what are we doing today? We're going for a little walk on an old railway line, which closed, I believe, 1964, I think, one of the main stations, and the actual line closed in 1968. This is the Kingsland to Thetford train. So, we've come down in the motor and I've parked it in the bushes, and we're now going to have a walk around this locked gate. I've never been here before. I now live 6 miles away from this, and I thought, do you know, I'll see if I can find any remnants of the old railway line. And here we are. We have found an old railway bridge. Now, is there a way to actually get up on top of this so we can actually walk the line? Like Johnny Cash, he walked the line, didn't he? Wow, look, I still got the original sleepers under that bridge. Do you know, the engineering work involved in these bridges when they were built is unreal. Absolutely unreal. All the cold rivets, or hot rivets should I say, each one of them rivets were glowed red hot, banged in a hole, and then burred over with a big hydraulic gun, or even by hand. Do you know, I think it's looking promising. I think this might just be a pathway, but it's not on the track, is it? I would like to get up onto the track. Is there a way to get up onto this track? Because I don't even think the track will be there anymore. I'm guessing that's, oh crikey, I'm guessing that has been removed at some point. Oh yes, I can do a snide here, look, and I can come round this corner. And we can come up. Oh, am I up on the wall? I'm up. Oh, that's quite a height. I'm up on the wall. And there's even a gap to get through, look. Oh, yes. I can see plenty of people have done this before. A well-trodden path. Oh, it goes this way as well. Let's have a look up here, shall we? I say, this is Swaffham in Norfolk. I think we're now coming on to the back of an adult-only campsite. So whether there's anything to actually see down here, I don't know. Little pathways going off. Ah, so you can just walk around here instead of climbing up that wall. I think people must get to this by walking around here, and then they just chin up here, look. This is a little bit safer than the way I just come, scaling that wall. Anyhow, we'll have a little walk up here, and then we'll see what's going on. Back in a minute. Well, we're about 1.5 minutes into this little walk since I last had the camera on. We've gone past the campsite, and we're greeted with just a footpath. I was hoping to find some railroad, what's the word, hardware. So I was hoping we could maybe find some old signage, anything like that. If you're wondering, this road along the back there we go, you can't really see it, but behind that hedge is the main A47. So if you can hear road noise, that's what it is. I think if we wait, yeah, you can see cars going past there, I believe. So I say that is the A47 Swaffham bypass. Looks like there's a lovely old ivy covered bridge up here we're coming to. There we go. Oh yes, what a lovely day it is, you know. This is the 19th of February. There's a bus over there, look. So this is the 19th of February 2023. I say Mrs. Mancave has just gone to work, and I said to her, I'm going to try and find the old railway track at Swaffham. See if there's anything left. We have lots of open field. This is obviously where the track ran, because we have a bridge there and the other bridge there. The campsite we've just been to is through the back there, look. Looks a lot further on camera. It really isn't. I say we're only about 7 minutes from the car, so now what's going on here? What's this white hair, look? What's all this white hair? Sure as hell isn't snow. That's damn polystyrene balls, look. Look at that. Some hooligan has been here and dumped a crap load of polystyrene balls. Now why have they done this? Why would somebody do that and ruin such a lovely thing? Well, very little graffiti. Someone has put a slightly German sticker on there, I do believe. Oh, this bridge is an all brick structure, and you can hear quite the echo under here. Someone's been under here and had campfires. I'm assuming this is where the local youths hang out. There's a bit of a tape measure. I suppose, there you go, look, we've got a little bit of a tape measure. I mean, this is not what I was hoping to find. Is there any nice sign plates, bridge numbers, bridge plaques on here anywhere? There's quite often numbers and bridge plaques to give you the bridge number, but I can't see anything this side. Let's have a look this side, see if there's any old bridge plates on here. No, that's a shame. There's often bridge plates, old cast iron plates with the bridge number on them. That is such a shame, because they are lovely things. No, there's nothing there, is there? Could I say 1968 this line actually closed for good? No, there isn't one buried in the ivy either. I thought there might have been a bridge plate somewhere on this bridge. Cool, that stuff is on there tight. But there isn't. Let's keep walking. I don't know what goes over the top of this bridge. Is there a road to go over this? I don't think so. I'm guessing it's just a farm track. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can climb up the side here. That's a bit tough, but we are up. There we go. That goes absolutely nowhere. That goes absolutely nowhere. Unless you intend on lowering yourself to 3'10" to go under there. But yeah, no bridge plaques again, no bridge numbers. That is such a shame. Let's have a look at the view from on top of this bridge. You can clearly see the campsite there. You can see Swaffham Water Tower. When I was a little boy, my dad took me up the top of that water tower. So I've actually been right up on the top of that on an open day. I think I was about 12 years old. There's the campsite. And where that house is that I'm pointing at there, that's where my car is parked. Basically out the front of that house. So yeah, it is very nice. It's a very pleasant day for a walk. Very pleasant day. So, let me switch this camera off so I can have the daunting task of getting back down there and round. And then we'll be back. I don't think we can go any further this way. I'll have a look. No, we couldn't, could we? No. So what I'll do is, can we get anywhere that way? You can see more than I can. That's as high as I can reach. So, let me get back down. We'll turn the camera back on and we'll have a little walk and a talk back up that direction. Back in a minute. So folks, we are back to the bridge where we started. Here it is. This is the one we started at. Whether we can see where I've parked down there. Oh yes, you can just about see the car. And this is where we came up. These lovely old railings. Them lovely old original railings and the little walkway in there. That's not a walkway because there are reinforcing braces there. Yeah, absolutely lovely. So far I've seen very little or no railway hardware. Sure, that house wouldn't have been there in 1968. So we'll have a walk down here, just see where this goes, how far it goes, because we pretty much went as far as we could go the other way. That bridge, that was as far as it went in that direction. It just turned into brambles, so nothing to look at. So we've come back past the campsite, and we're going to head down here for a few minutes. I'll turn you back on if I see anything of any interest. Or shall I just leave you recording and you can look at the scenery yourself? By the way, how do you guys watch my videos when you watch them? Do you watch them on a phone, a tablet, a laptop? Or are you like me, where I have YouTube on my smart TV? I think most of us probably got smart TVs these days, and I just select the YouTube app and that automatically signs me into it. You know, obviously it's all free, but I tend to find YouTube videos more enjoyable if you watch them on a TV. So, do any of you guys actually watch these videos on a TV, or do you always watch them on phones or laptops? Because I do film in 1080, I don't do 4K, I film in 1080. And yeah, that tends to give a really good picture. You know, we've got a 50-inch TV and it gives a good picture on that. So yeah, just curious as to how you guys viewed the videos, really. How you guys watch YouTube. I say, this is really pretty. There's somebody coming, I see, way in the distance. I better stop filming because I don't like getting other people on camera. Ah, there's a track there. I reckon that goes beside that fence and into that housing estate. Who knows? Right. Yep, I don't want to catch this person on camera, so we'll be back in a minute. Well, we are back about 2 or 3 minutes later. We're walking through a cutting here. There's a tall embankment about 30 feet tall that side and the same this side. So I'm guessing these embankments were actually here when the train track was live. Just to keep noise away, you know. Just to keep the sound pollution in case there's any houses around. Either that or this was a hilly environment and I've just carved the way through the hillside. Because it is very, very flat, obviously, being a railway track. They don't have a lot of steep curves and undulations and bends in them. But there. Well, there ain't a lot to see at the minute. Someone's been scurrying up there, look. That's either a person, because there's a heap of leaves down the bottom here. This is where I turn into man tracker. But yeah, there's some leaves down the bottom and some marks up there now. I'm going to have a look. Look at this. I don't think that's a human footprint at all. That looked like that's something scraped. I reckon that's where deer scramble their way up, you know. Yep, I reckon that's deer and foxes and your wildlife scurry up there. Because there's no sort of evidence of human footprints or trainer prints or boot prints. It's all like scratched and scraped up there. So I'm guessing that's an animal track. But so far, again, there are no signs of any railway here, which is a shame. No old fencing, no old railway fencing, no railway signage. But I'm guessing, being closed 40 years ago, it's highly likely that railroad collectors have come down here in the middle of night and actually scavenged and pillaged any remaining stuff what's small and easy to take away, like them bridge plates. I'm pretty sure them bridge numbers would have been there. I know they would. Somebody has obviously come down over the years and taken them, unless the railway took them off when they decommissioned the line, but I shouldn't have thought so. This is quite the walk down here. Oh, another bridge. Look at that. How did I miss that? I've only just spotted it. There is another bridge. Now, is this the bridge that goes through to Bridge Road, where you go that way to the BP garage and the police station? This way, look what I've spotted. Railway signage. Look at that. Yes, there's a car going over that. That is the there's a street light up there. That is the road to Bridge Road that goes through to Norfolk Hall. But there is an old bit of signage up there. Let's zoom in a bit. Still got some of the old electrics in there, look. Look at that. Lovely old bit of railway signage. Or signalage, should I say. Jeff, if you're watching this, you've worked on the railway since the Stone Age. What's that damn signal there? Look, you should know that. There we go. The old... That is an oak post as well. Not concrete, that is wood. Quite clearly an oak post which has stood up there 60 years or more, look. Lovely. Oh, that's a... What a lovely bridge. This is a triple arch bridge. Yeah, there's some graffiti in here. Is there anything in here? Is there any people? No. Wow, there we go. I can see the youths would absolutely love it under here. Look at the architecture of the brickwork. How the brickwork comes down at this angle, look. Look at that. Yeah, the architecture of this bridge is so that the brickwork has to come up. I'm holding the camera level now. There you go, you can see it better with this end wall. How your bricks are straight in the wall and the bridge comes like this to it, look. Did they do that for strength, or is that just how it fell when they done it? I don't know, the engineers among you will probably answer that a lot better than me. Can I get down here without breaking my neck? Why do people smash glass bottles in these things? Why do they do it? Why do they break glass bottles? Is there anything in this side? It looks like someone's been camping there. Yeah. But I don't suppose they're going to get bothered much down here, so each to their own. So we have still walking through quite a large cutting, which is very nice. I don't know if there's anything else down here, or indeed how far this track goes. But you can be pretty sure the whole thing won't be much more than a couple of miles long, because at some point we're going to have to come into Swaffham town centre. Behind us, the way we went past the campsite, there was a road either side of us, the main A47 and another road. Well, eventually they meet at a point at a roundabout, and there's no crossings under or over them roads. So clearly they would have just come to a point in the end and gone nowhere else. So we're pretty much gone as far as we could that way. But where are we going this way? There's a fence up there, there's a house up there. This is lovely. More pathways going up. More houses up top there. They look like new builds to me. Oh, what's going on up here? So originally Kings Lynn to Thetford line. It did go, I think it went Kings Lynn, and then it would have gone through here to Swaffham. Then I think it went to Home Hale, Bradenham where I live, and then up to East Dereham, and possibly through a few more villages until that got to Thetford. Now it looked like we've turned into commercial up there. That looks like a commercial factory up that way, beg your pardon. That is this. There's some sort of works place up there. Lovely brick wall, look. See the cutting ends there, and it turns to brick here. So we've got a lovely brick wall all the way over. But there's no brick wall this side, it's still a mud cutting, so I did wonder if at some point there was a bridge there, but they've obviously reinforced that wall for some reason. Look how that tree has self-sown itself on the end of that wall. That tree has self-sowed himself, and he's up there 120 feet now. There we go. We're going to have a look this way. It looks like, I don't know whether this actually goes much further. We've got a housing estate again. Where does this go? Because the track come down here dead straight. I'm assuming it would have gone over there. Because this is too much of a radius for any train to go around. Yeah, you wouldn't get a train going around a radius like this. And you can see the original line of the wall. So this wall would have continued across here. Look, we'll walk on top of this wall. Maybe this was some form of station. I do not know. I don't think so. But I think we've got to shin over this bank. Can we shinny up here? Right. That is it. This is the end of the line. All we've come across here is it's Sunday, so I'm assuming that's some sort of mechanical workshop, and these are cars in for repair perhaps. But yeah, this is literally the end of the line. Somebody likes camper vans. There's a Volkswagen T4 there, another T4 there, a Type 2 there, a Type 2 there, a Type 25 there, another Type 25 with that high roof over the back, and a T5. So somebody is really into their campers. But there, we're not going to go snouting about there too much. Yeah. So this is it. What's the other side of that? I do not know. There's loads of scaffold poles, so possibly a scaffolding company. But that's it, guys. This is the end of the line. I knew at some point we would run into the town, and this is obviously the back of the town centre, so where the commercial units are. Yep, down we go. So yeah, it's now a walk back the way we came. There we are. Excellent stuff. Quite surprised I didn't see any more train memorabilia or anything like that, but like I say, it's probably been scavenged over the years by railway collectors. Stuff like that. I can't say as I blame them. It's nice to see it, but when people want them little knickknacks for their private collections, at least they are being saved and not vandalised. But there we go. I'm going to come back through the bridge. I have a feeling someone's living under that bridge. I didn't want to say too much, obviously, because if I'd have known there was somebody there, I probably wouldn't have gone on the other side of the bridge and done my little tour and made a lot of noise. I'd have left them be, but there was a tent there and I didn't know if anyone was in it. So we're just going to keep quiet while we go past that bridge again. But there we go. Anyhow, I'll turn the camera back on when we're a little further back up the road, because you've pretty much seen all this. Right, we will be back in a little while. Bye bye for now. So on my way back, I did spot a sign with 14 on there. An old concrete sign. How I missed that the first time, I do not know, but it is amazing what you can sometimes see on the way back that you didn't see on the way there. Anyhow, up there, where you can see that silver glinting, there we go, that is where I've got to go down. That's where the bridge where we come from is. There we go. That's where we've been. Lovely. Right, back in a minute. What I'm going to do is, in case you guys are interested, somewhere about here, or when we get up here, I will do a screenshot of Google Earth and the little blue circle with the beam out the front. That is my precise location. So if you guys ever want to come here, you can look up the screenshot on Google and that will show you exactly where I am. So I will drop a screenshot. It is a dirt track coming down to this. That does go to houses, but if you don't do like me and park again the gate in the bushes, if anyone did happen to open the gate, which I don't think they do, I don't know what that's used, they could get past. So yes, I will drop a screenshot of where I am right here. So we're on the bridge. Here would have been the original footpath. Look, I was looking the wrong side. I'm guessing this would have originally been the walkway through where pedestrians could cross. Maybe not, because again there's supports. Really don't know. Unless this was a 2-track line, but I have a feeling that was only a single line. This is the way I came through this gap and down. But I'm going to go back the other way. Down that little thing we saw to come back round under here. So, here's the screenshot. Oh, yes, this is a bit better. He says it's a bit better. Whoop, that was a long run down the hill. So there. Look like we're now going to go back under this bridge. Here we are. So you guys have seen the precise location on Google now. If any of you guys are ever visiting Norfolk and just want a little pleasant walker down an old railway track, I mean, you can do the whole thing both directions in 40 minutes. So it's not a massively long walk. There we go. We are here. There's no bridge plates on this one again, is there? Nope. 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 Right, there we go. Back to the car we go. On the way back, I might stop at a couple of known railway bridges that I know of en route back home and do a little bit more there and just finish this video around there. So yes, I think the bridge we went past further down that way when we was down there, I believe that's the Bridge Road. I'll drive down there and then we'll have a stop and I'll get out the car and we'll look over the edge. Right, back in a minute. So we are back. We are now on top of the bridge. This is the bridge we just walked under. So this is what, well, I always call this Bridge Road, but whether it is or not, I don't know. We have a Bears Lane there. So here's the bridge. We do have a little painted number on there. What's that? MTD 2360. Whether that's original, been put on later, don't know. But that's the track we just walked along. There we go. Let's have a look over this side. As you can see, this is a really busy road. There we go. There's where we've just walked. And there's the top of that old sign. Remember that? Remember that metal sign? What we saw? It's down there in that bush. Where is it? Somewhere in there. It's in the back of that bush. I've just this minute seen it. There we go. There's the top of the post there. Look, and there's the round sign. Very well camouflaged from up here. There we go. This is the railway bridge. Let's have a little look up here. This is Bears Lane Entertainment Centre. Well, there you go. I think that just go to houses by the look of that. It's probably where that yard is, where the end of the line was. I don't think the line go any further, because we come to, well, we did actually come to the end. I don't know whether it rejoins further up, whether there's any more traces of line in Swaffham. I do not know. I will have a dig about and see if I can find something. If not, I will stop at another railway bridge that I know of on the way home, and we'll have a look around that one. Back in a minute. Well, in Swaffham still, sign up there says Station Yard. So I've come in, and I believe this is the old railway station. I'm not on about the FH Volvo either, we're talking about the building. Now I think somebody lives there, because there's somebody washing that silver car around the corner, so we're not going to go up there, but I believe this could be Swaffham Railway Station. And where we went, the line we went down, was behind this fence here. In fact, I've just noticed, there's a little road here, look. There we go. So obviously we're now going over the top of that railway line. Goodness knows where this road is or what it's called. But there's a road, which don't appear to go anywhere. No, I think, yeah, Station Gardens, look, there we go. So I'm assuming this just go into the new estate, and the old railway line finishes about here. Yep, I think the railway line finishes, because it's all houses there. Did the railway at one point, must have passed through these terraced houses, because they're definitely older than 1960s. So where the line went to from here, I really don't know. There is a gap between two houses there, wide enough to get a track through. Possibly that's where it was. Yeah, see, if you can see into the sun, there's a gap right there between two houses. Whether the line would have gone through there, it does actually line up where that pathway is. I'm guessing is where the line was. Possibly. There wouldn't have been a lot of room through there. There was only about 25 feet gap, but it would be enough, wouldn't it? Right, I left the bloody car door open. Look, I'm trusting, aren't I? But there we go. This is Station Yard in Swaffham. Yeah, there's that scaffolding place we saw from down below. Right, let me stop at another bridge. See you in a bit. Dash mounted camera or chest mounted camera, guys, don't worry. It's a lovely road through here, really is nice. Very nice indeed. And boy oh boy, what a car to do it in. I absolutely love this car. But we're not here for a car review. There is a review on this car, an in-depth review. If you guys search back through the channel or the playlist, you will find it. Bicycle. We'll be back to this bridge quite soon. So I've turned off into a village. North Pickenham up there, and we've come across this railway bridge, so we're obviously somehow following the line. Oh, squirrel go there. I would absolutely love to get down underneath this bridge It's a shame someone's dumped a load of rubbish down there again. What is that? Is that an old television? Phew, I have no clue. Let's come over this side. There's another number. Well, this side's nowhere near as tall, look. What's going on here? Well, I'm so curious now. I need to go under this bridge. There's a farm, there's an entrance to that field. I wonder if we can shinny through the back there into here. Have a look. So I'm interested as to why that's nearly ground level and we walk over the road, and crikey, that's 60 or 70 feet down. I think we need to have a look. A car, wow. Right, let's see if we can have a look round here. So I'm curious as to why it's so high that side and so low on this side. There's no fences we got across it. No, there's actually a pathway, look. Oh yeah, there's a pathway around here, public footpath, look, here we go. So, yeah, we're not breaking any rules. There's the wind turbines and radio transmitter we just passed. There's no fences through here, is there? Nope, none at all. So it looks like we're going to be able to get under our bridge. Well, looky there. All I can say is that must be one heck of a slope. Or one heck of a drop off. One out of the two. Is it a sheer drop? Well, we're touching the arch of the bridge. There we go. That is a heck of a drop through there. Why are there baby seats? Oh, why do people dump litter like this in places like this? Come on, there's a carrier bag full of whiskey cola, look, honestly. Guys, if you're going to come to these places and have a little nighttime gathering and a campfire, that's fine, but please take your rubbish home, guys. Don't just dump it all in the hedges. You know, look at that, look at that. That is a bucket full of waste engine oil. I can tell that's engine oil because I stained the leaves, look. Someone's dropped a load of oil drums in here and a tub of used engine oil. That is disgusting. It really is. Why do people do this? But there we go. There's our bridge that side and goes down the other side. There's some big posts there. This is not the bridge I intended on stopping down. I just see the road off to the right and thought, that railway line has got to actually go across there somewhere. Let's go through the village and see if we can find a bridge. I've never found this bridge before, and I don't really know where this road goes. Because we want to go in that direction. Because that wind turbine and mast you can see way up there. There they are. The road we need to be on is directly go past them. So we need to go that direction. I reckon if I go up here and turn left where these cars are going, that might possibly bring us back out on that road. But I don't know. We will be back in a minute. Beautiful. And you'll actually catch me. I've actually took my hat and coat off because it is getting warm. It is getting warm. Right, I'll get back on the car, put the chest mount on, get the camera going, and we'll go for a little drive up there. And see where it goes to. Right, here we have our bridge. There's a lot of traffic use this road, believe it or not. There's actually 2 cars in sight. So let's go up top. Now I say me and Mrs. Mancave, we have been up here several times. There's actually little steps in place so you can get up here. If you want, I'll drop a Google pin. If you'd like, I will drop a Google pin as to where this bridge is. So like I say, if any of you guys are visiting Norfolk and you're sad like me and like to walk up railway lines, there you go. So me and Mrs. Mancave have walked this. It's just grass for about quarter mile, then it just comes to a big dead stop of brambles. And the same with that direction. In fact, you can see the bottom of it. If I zoom right in, there, as far as you can see, that is where it ends. There is absolutely nothing. So we're just really walking over this railway bridge. Here we are. There's some identifying marks again on this bridge, I think. If you can see through the graffiti. Is that RJS 2405? Well, there we go. There's our road bridge. With some nice happy campers coming. There they go. There they go. They even waved, look. Lovely people in Range Rovers, how British of them. Here we are. There's the sign has bent over. This is where I drop my phone down onto the road. And then the last thing you guys see is a tyre going over it. So we'll grip the phone very tightly with two hands. Is there any railway? I think there's some old... I think from memory, up here on the right, somewhere in here, I think there was some old broken up railway fencing or sleepers or something. There were some old concrete bits covered in moss. I think that's something to do with the railway. They're in there, look. I remember seeing these before. I think that's old concrete railway fencing which has been dumped in here. I may be wrong, but see, all this concrete dumped there, I think are old signal fences. That's all concrete with reinforced rebar through the centre. But I've never been able to find anything metal or railway related again. No signage. That is a deep bank. Look at that. That must go down there 100 feet. What the devil I just heard? We're in the middle of nowhere and I just heard a child scream. How weird. I say, this is literally no houses around here for at least 3/4 of a mile. Closest one would be that place right over the back there, I should think. Oh no, there's people back there, I can hear them. I think that's a family having a little outing down the bottom of the line in the field down there. There's lovely places around here for picnics and days out. Absolutely beautiful. People say, why do you live in Norfolk? This is why I live in Norfolk. And for those of you that go, oh, that's flat, you're getting it confused with Lincolnshire, guys. Norfolk is not as flat as you think. It really isn't. I wouldn't say we've got mountains, but we do have some fairly big hills. You do hand me a hill on a push bike and then tell me we're flat. Alright, we've got to come back down our little track. There we go. So we need to go back on the main road. That direction. There we go. There's my little track down here. It is. So I think this is going to be it for this video. So I will drop the Google pin as to where we are now. Whoops, a daisy. We're coming down. Here we are, we're coming down. Down the steps. There. Excellent. And there's even a little footbridge here. What someone's built. There's actually a running stream, look at that. Apart from the litter, it's lovely. Actually a running stream and a lovely little babbling bridge. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Apart from the Coke can what's jamming up the entrance, but there we go. So there we go, guys. This is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you did watch all the way at the end, please comment, see if you'd like to see more videos like this, because I'm often out and about, and you know, I like to keep myself busy doing various things apart from my engines. Don't forget, it's the Stanfield show soon, where I will be with the Barford Atom. I actually got the entry form sent off today. So, yeah, the Barford Atom is going to be at Stanfield working weekend. So I'm going to leave the video here, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you very, very much for watching. Like and subscribe. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, just drop it in the comments, you know, just drop it in. Because if you don't like to see them on this channel, I won't do them. I shall put them over on another channel or something. There we go. Right, see you next time, guys. Bye-bye for now. Ha ha!